Hi, my name's Jack Soul, and today we're going to be talking about my new stereo amp and cab sim solution in not one Joyo American sound, but two Joyo American sounds. Alright, let's take a look at signal chain really quick, and then we'll get into it. So it's going from my Fender Telecaster to the Zoom here on this little pedal board that I'm going to use to give us a little taste of what the amp and cab sim combo here can do. Going stereo out of the Specular Tempest into one respective Joyo American sound, and then it's coming back together into the Zoom R4 multi-track recorder, which is my interface, my recording interface for this setup. And anytime I'm recording stereo, I'm always using the Zoom because it keeps it nice and neat in one little recording interface. And in my other video that I talk about the Zoom R4, I talk about how I needed the extra input as well. So been really enjoying the Zoom. And interestingly too, the Zoom and the JOYO'S can run on batteries, so you could take this setup anywhere and not need any extra outlets. And I think that's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Anyways, but let's get into it. So I never use the setup like this. Like I said, these three things are always tucked away in my desk, kind of just ready to record. But this is where the settings where I found it sounds best on my pedal board. So here's just clean both JOYO'S. So I don't have them push very hard, and again, they're just sounding very clean. And especially with how I record my amps at home, not having ISO booths and stuff, it ends up sounding very similar, even though I have a nice amp that I can push in a live setting at home. It usually sounds pretty, flat. EQ just pretty good, but just super clean. And so right off the bat, they're not overwhelming. You're not getting anything crazy. It does have drive and stuff. So here's what it sounds like with my normal overdrive sound. So again, nothing, that I'm not expecting, but that's why I was really in awe of these right away, is because for the price and just getting that just a really nice, amp sound with these pedals. So we're not really, the rest of this, I'm just going to add some different effects and kind of show you how it reacts. But past this, I mean, you guys know what these other things will sound like. Because how do other effects sound on an amp that sounds really great? They just sound good. So here's, a second more saturated tone from the Deco. Here's some reverb. Here's some vibrato. And some really modulated dotted eighth delay. So this is kind of the context that I use this setup in. That's the Zoom lo-fi delay with all the delay turned off, and it has some kind of Strymon Mobius destroyer algorithm type filters, and it has bit crusher and some other stuff built in, and it just sounds really good for the price. I think this is the vintage radio filter. Here's just a larger reverb. So all around, I'm just blown away by the American sounds, and why spend, like, again, on Marketplace, I got both these used for $20 each, and why spend, you know, 400 plus getting a sound that, you know, I just wasn't as happy with. So can be happier to kind of be settled with this sound for a little while, and I just find that they do the job and they don't take away any, you know, they don't remove any emphasis from what I'm actually doing with my pedals. They just enhance stuff. And so kudos to Joyo. Thing that you can't make this video without saying is, yeah, I mean, the enclosures are nice metal, but I've had other Joyo pedals that the build quality is a little less than to be desired, and one pedal ages ago that gave out on me. But these are just staying at home, low wear and tear, and couldn't be happier again. So thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the description, and let's see what else is out there, see what you're using. But we'll see you in the next one.